Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just want to start off by saying thank you for 500 subscribers. Crazy that we hit it. Next goal is 1,000. I have it written here on my whiteboard. Also, I'm about to hit 40,000 followers on TikTok, which is fucking insane. Instagram, we're kind of lacking there a little bit. We're lacking in the Instagram department a little bit. So if you're not followed up on the Instagram, make sure to go ahead and do that. I have made a vow to myself that I am going to be posting every single day. Weekdays, it's probably going to be a trade recap. Also, check out this new mic. I'm holding it like this because I haven't got a boom arm for it yet. The boom arm that I have right here that I used to have my Yeti Snowball on, it doesn't fit on there for whatever reason, so I had to order a new one. But this mic is sick, dude. If I get up close to it like this, it sounds really crispy. ASMR. Trading ASMR. All right, guys, we're going to take a stab at longs here. TPs. I've been trading so good. Mental is locked in. Rules are locked in. Strategy is legitimately more dialed than it has ever been, and it is awesome. I'm gonna put this down. Like, I'm gonna be talking into it like this. I mean, you can still hear it fine, but it sounds a lot better, obviously, when I'm right up next to it. But yeah, you guys are gonna have to cope with this for now. But anyway, let's just jump straight into this recap. Also, can I kind of go over how I've changed my strategy? I've been taking 30-point TP, 20-point SL for every trade. Strategy, man, has kind of been modified. I've been using the 1 minute the most, the 1 minute, the 2 minute, and sometimes the 5 minute. Also, right here, the 5 minute heikin ashi on this right side of the screen here. We actually go ahead and shrink that a little bit. This 5 minute heikin ashi has been my absolute best friend, dude. Awesome for being able to easily identify trends and just take really good continuation model setups. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this. I'm going to delete these zones and we'll replay market open. 9:30 market open is going to be right here. All of the things that I've kind of gone over with you guys in my videos are things that I use in this strategy. Supply and demand, still a big factor of things that I use, but most of my zones are drawn out on the 2 minute time frame. So we'll go over ahead onto there. And where did that line just go? Okay, there she is. So bang, we'll replay to right there. First zone that I had drawn out. Actually, I had nothing on the 2 minute, but I zoomed out onto the 5 minute time frame and I had this big area up here. Basically, any significant areas I see, I kind of will mark out. So I think I just marked out, I don't know, something kind of like that. It doesn't have to be super specific, only, you know, 20-point zone, but I keep in mind which zones I have marked out that are the higher time frame ones and which are the ones that are the smaller time frame ones, because the higher time frame ones will tend to get respected a lot more than the smaller time frame ones. But I'm basically trading pure price action along with supply and demand levels like I just showed you guys. So boom, we'll go ahead. I only took one trade today and fortunately it was a dub. We'll go ahead and show you guys what I did. Boom, starting market open on the 1 minute. As you can see, 5 minute heikin ashi over here was green and we were just steadily uptrending this whole time. So I had a long bias going into the market open this morning. Boom, market opens right here. We have a fat push up, push down. Could have honestly taken longs off that candle. It was a little riskier for me though. Didn't want to play it right there. Still just kind of looking for a setup. Boom, we start to establish a very strong uptrend right here. 5 minute heikin ashi still green. I'm going back onto the 1 minute as well. All I'm doing is trying to catch a move to play with the trend. Basically, an uptrend or a downtrend is where I am going to be thriving the most, or I'm either going to be waiting for a breakout if we are in a range. But like this, for example, like today, we were in an obvious uptrend on the higher time frames. Like I zoomed out 15 minute, we were started to uptrend on the 15 minute, 5 minute, just everything looking super bullish. 5 minute heikin ashi just staying green. Very, very strong strength. We open immediately off open strong push up. So I have a long bias and I have like a perfect long bias. I got this whole day, and basically I know that an uptrend is a higher high followed by a higher low, then a higher high, and then a higher low, and so on. So I am basically looking to enter a trade to catch the next leg up upon the formation of a low, and I'll explain kind of what that means more in a second. I actually did go ahead and have this high marked out, kind of just something similar to that. We had our high of day here. Basically, boom, I'm marking out this high. Okay, we break above. Now I'm looking for us to retest that high and hold it to give me some kind of confirmation that we are going to make our next leg up and break this high with some momentum. So I'm looking for an entry right here. Nothing yet. We are holding very well though. Wick here, wick here. You can see I also am going to go on to the 2 minute. This is actually the candle that I took my entry on. I waited and I got a slightly better fill than that, a couple points lower, but boom, we just rejected huge out of this zone after we basically just broke above, created a new high, tapped back into that high zone, held out of it. 1 minute candle. Boom, you know, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, boom, this candle closes green. Yeah, we do have a big top wick. Next candle closes, boom, right there. I waited for a little bit of a pullback, ended up getting filled right there. Actually, now we are in. I'm targeting 30 points TP, 20 point SL, which also is perfect. I waited to get this fill right here so that my stop loss, I basically try to have, you know, I have a set 20 point SL every trade, right? But I try to get an entry where my stop loss makes sense with the market. So my stop loss right here makes sense with the market because it is just below this previous low. I'm basically saying to myself, if we are going to continue this uptrend, we most likely are not going to dip below this low, right? Because we have a low here, a low here, you know, a low here, a higher low. We have a high here and then a higher high. Right now, after this little pullback and then rejection, I am anticipating the next leg up to make that higher high, maybe somewhere up here. Right? Oh my God. After I saw those candles, bro, I literally sat back. I was like this. I knew this shit was hitting TP. We came all the way up here, dropped down a little bit. Still wasn't worried about it at all. TP ends up hitting bang, bang, bang. What we're looking for now is, since we broke above this high again, you can look for the same exact setup. Only thing to be cautious of is that we have this high time frame zone, remember, that we marked out earlier here. So we kind of want to be cautious once we get into this area because we could see sellers step in. So now I was looking for another setup. We come back into that high. Once again, the same, almost looks like the exact same setup is starting to present itself. We want to just see some strength out of there. Boom, strength there. Boom, bottom wick. Really nice strength right here. I just was, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I don't know why I didn't take this. Prime setup right here, close green, close green. That candle is really good. I probably would have went ahead, taken my entry right there if I was to take one. Again, 20 to 30, 20 point SL. Also, just kind of doesn't really make sense. It would have been a little bit better to get my fill a little lower, so my stop would actually be below this previous low right here, just like that. Go ahead and see if it would have, so we would have got filled there. That candle kind of scared me a little bit while I was watching this. We rejected off that high, but then we did end up actually going ahead and just ripping straight up. Looking in hindsight, honestly, should have taken that trade. It was a really good setup. 5-minute heikin ashi still over here was holding green as it can almost possibly be. That is really it, guys. Quick little recap from me. I also, like I said, be posting a lot more. I have a lot more free time now in my day-to-day life. That's good, and it means that I can spend a lot more time doing this. I also have spent a lot of money on a whole new setup. I'm pretty much got a new desk, new lights. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more. I'm about to go ahead and make a TikTok because I actually did record that trade, so I'm gonna go ahead and put our upload some short forms. I just can't believe it how much, you know, we've been growing. You know, I had someone actually DM me earlier and say, like, hey, Tells, don't ever stop posting because your content is awesome. And you know, it really hit home. It means a lot. You know, I don't have the biggest following in the world or anywhere close to where I want to be, but there are people out there who follow me, and I think the people that follow me right now, while I am still a small creator, you know, follow me because they genuinely, you know, fuck with me and the stuff that I put out. And it means a lot. So thank you guys so much. 500 subs is crazy. You know, it might not sound like a lot in the wide scheme of things, but it does mean a lot to me. And each and every single one of you, if you guys are watching this right now and you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. Let's join the movement, and we'll get to 1,000. Also, TikTok just went absolutely berserk, where I'm almost about to hit 40,000 followers on TikTok, which is crazy. And then Instagram, like I said earlier, Instagram is lacking a little bit. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well at Tells Trading with 2 G's, because when I made that account, Tells Trading with 1 G was already taken. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Expect to be seeing a lot more from me, a lot more frequent posting, whether that be just, you know, trade recaps or longer form videos in general. I'm really going all in on this and just everything. So it means a lot to me, guys. Once again, yeah, I'll see you guys later.